All right, so this is week 2.5, maybe 3 of the Kershaw Spline assisted pocket knife. I just want to give another update. I have a new knife that I'm going to start carrying as well because I have a new knife and I want to start carrying it. And I've given this one a pretty good opportunity to exist in my pocket. I may go back to it. I may do some more videos with updates, thoughts, things like that. So I don't want to say this is my final thoughts, but just if you don't see this knife for a while, it's because I'm testing out a new knife. Yeah, so overall, for $22, I think this is a great option. I'm not trying to sell the knife. I'm just trying to let everyone know that you can get quality for low amount of money, and this falls into that category. A few things I like about it. One, the black wash or stone wash is great. It really wears in well, so even if you do use it quite a bit, it will still look the same way essentially that it came new. Flipper tab on it's great size. It really adds protection in the hand. It's about a 3.5 finger handle. The butt of it lines up really well for my hand anyways. I'd say I have size large hands. You can see the flipper there, great jimping on the flipper, really easy to access. It's got the Kershaw Speed Safe Assist, I believe it's called. Works very well. This thing deploys every time perfectly. I will say the access here to the liner lock, or frame lock rather, is quite tough to get to. It's going to chew up your fingernail. But you know, it's accessible, I guess. The width of it, not the width, but the how it rides in your pocket, the thickness. This is a very slim knife, which I like very much. As a deep carry pocket clip, which is also a must. It does still stick out of the pocket a little bit, but that's okay. I did have to make a modification to this clip. Don't know if you can tell, but inside here, where the clip meets the frame of the knife, you can kind of see it's a little silvery there. I had to file it down a bit, creating sort of a ramp. And the reason why is it would get caught in my pocket right about here. But since I filed it a little bit, it'll actually sit where it's supposed to sit now. Didn't take too much effort. You can see it still looks like it would catch, but it doesn't. Just having a little bit of angle in there really made a big difference. And I apologize if you can't see that. That might be a little bit better look. But yeah, I just used a metal file I bought, filed that down. Much better than when it came out of the box. So if you do invest in this knife, maybe invest in a metal file as well, just to be prepared to do that. Or, you know, I'm sure there's aftermarket clips you could get too that maybe set better on here. The blade was a little more centered when I got it. You can see there it's off to the side quite a bit. I could probably fix it with adjustments. I haven't done that because when the blade is deployed, it's very straight. It deploys so well that I don't really want to make any more adjustments to it. So it doesn't really bother me that it's not center here. I will probably play with that as time goes on. Maybe I'll try to adjust it just to see if it's possible. I think that's really all I have to say about this knife. If I had to rate it overall for the price, I would definitely give it maybe a 4 out of 5 rating. You know, I had to make some modification to the clip. It's not fully centered here. The in-hand feels great, nice and heavy for a smaller blade. Blade shape is great. Surprised to see how well it pierces. This extra large jimping's great. The belly on here seems to be holding up its edge retention. Yeah, overall 4 out of 5 for myself for how I carry knives. I am excited to continue to carry it in the future, but look forward to my next review on a new Ganzo. I have to double check. It's one of the Firebird model. It's one of the smaller ones. And yeah, I'll start posting my initial thoughts about that moving forward. If this is helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a subscribe if you want to continue to see me post things about pocket knives I carry, as I carry, and kind of how they hold up over time, and just give you a broader spectrum on how well a knife is, not just initial thoughts, introduction, carry it a couple weeks and never see it again. More of a robust long-term usage type videos. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.